Yo, press record. What's up? You're listening to Zero to X. My name is Daniel, and today with me, as always.
Hey guys,
What's up? What's
my
up?
name is Amara,
You don't say.
bro. Bro,
You sound melancholic. What's going on?
I'm just remembering that we didn't shoot last week because Daniel decided to leave us in Lagos.
What do you mean?
I just remember, like, randomly.
What do you mean?
Our guys, we've been talking on the podcast a lot about you can't work all year long without
You can't
rewarding
shout.
yourself.
You can't
I
shout.
mean, you can, but Daniel he decided to take a
No, I didn't decide to take it. It was a forced,
It wasn't
but welcome
forced.
interruption.
Okay.
It was forced but
Okay.
welcome. It
Fair.
was forced but welcome.
Fair. So Daniel took this.
Wait. The number of people that threatened my life and existence if I didn't go on that trip, I have a list. So don't even be saying, don't come and be saying
Oh
like,
yeah, no vex. Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, I mean, that was the first thing I remember. Immediately, he just said, "What's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, this man casually left us."
Limao.
Yeah. But how was it?
Bruh.
I realized I haven't asked, so this is a good time.
Yeah,
to
you
find out.
actually have asked,
Yeah.
brother, this is what we have to do.
We did it on the podcast now.
It was good, man. It was very welcome. I would say that I always knew I liked water. So ocean view, bro. The moment I got there, I was like, yeah, beachfront house is a must. Like it's not even. I'm not
Energy.
even playing. Man.
Energy.
Like beachfront house is a must. I'm not even playing.
Energy.
And then like the palm trees were good. It was a good
Yeah, I
side.
saw
The
those.
beach was, bro. Yeah, I learned how to use Snapchat that weekend. I felt like such a 30+ man. Cause bro, I always wondered how that thing where like the selfie camera is on and it's facing you, and then all of a sudden they do something and it's
And
now
it flipped.
I was like, this is magic. How do you guys do this?
Oh god.
Bro, you should have seen my YouTube saved because obviously it's like another country, so like internet wahala now. So my YouTube saved was how to use Snapchat, how to switch camera, how to use filter,
Bro.
how to vlog a trip, how to blah blah. Because I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come here, film, do out of the ordinary, and I think I did.
Allow it be what
I
it
think
is.
I allow it be what it was. But I knew like I think people should have purpose to the trips that they go on. So like I said, thankfully I won the trip. Shout out you Vest.
Yeah.
I won the trip from a competition and whatnot. I didn't know when it was going to be.
Guys, this is contest for Daniel's doings. So that you just, sometimes it's hard to envision without how good is this Daniel of a guy? But then, I mean, you get it now.
Oh my god! So going, I was just like, you know what? All the people that threatened me was like, Daniel, you need a break. Go and rest. And I knew I needed a break. Like a break would be useful.
Yeah.
Right. So.
But you
it
didn't
was
plan
a thing
it.
but I didn't plan it. It was a first interruption that was welcome. It happened right in the middle of wartime now, guys. Like right in the middle of wartime, but I was like having to. It was a lot for me to mentally and emotionally remove myself from
guys.
of being working 12, 16 hours a day to I'm going to chill. What? I felt like I was embarrassing myself. I was embarrassing my future self. I was like, you're going to chill. And I was like, you know what? Welcome first interruption. And it might not be for most people, but for me, it was going outside of my comfort zone. Resting and like it was.
Guys, Daniel didn't go with his laptop.
I didn't go with my laptop.
It's real rest.
I
Real
did not
rest.
go with my laptop. Yeah, it was just 3 days to be fair. It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I didn't go with my laptop. I was like, actually.
He came to rest.
Actually. And I think people should have purpose for trips. The unanimous threat that I got was go and rest. And then the tour company that put it together, shout out Alarinka, they did a good job. Beginning was wonky, to be fair, but overall it was a great experience.
Yeah.
So it was an activity-packed trip.
Okay. Oh.
So
and you wanted to rest.
I knew that nothing was going to take me out of that resort. I knew, like I came with purpose. I was like, you know what? I'm coming here to unwind.
Yes, unwind.
Unplug as much as I can. Think write, pray, and whatever other fun thing I find to do. But to go on the activity and whatnot, I was like, I just knew I was not doing that.
Yeah.
And then getting on the tour bus, like made friends really fast. Beautiful people.
Okay.
And then everybody was like, when we're doing this, and because like I went with a gimbal on my phone and I was vlogging, these people thought I was one big YouTuber the way I was doing it. No, it was my very first time trying to do all that shit. I was like I'm not faking it. I'm doing it to like make it weird. So they probably thought, oh, what's your YouTube channel? I was like, you what? You what? So it was pretty interesting, and they were like, "Oh, like when we go to this place," I said, "I'm not going." They were like, "I'm what?" I said,
I came here to rest, man. I didn't come here to do stuff.
To rest,
that
bro.
Makes sense.
So getting there, and I think one of the biggest highlights of there were obviously like the peace and the tranquility, thinking,
I
writing.
could see the peace and the tranquility.
Yeah, thinking, writing, praying, just looking at find clear waters. The water wasn't that clear,
but yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But then, like the personal highlight for me was I learned how to swim. Bro, that pool was so good. Like the guy that taught me, that was my second time ever in a swimming pool.
For real?
Like being inside one. It was my second time. Like the first time I just put my leg down. Like
crazy.
Inside. I did not move about. Let me not go and
embarrass my family members.
Family man. they one or two people might know me outside, like So like the first time I ever got into a pool, I just like stayed. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Then this second time I was like, you know what? What's to give, man?
Yeah.
Like, we said outside our comfort zone, right? So I was like, I went in 20 minutes and I could already like swim a distance of like 5-7 feet. In distance, so not depth, please. Small. Distance, like 5-7 feet, like with one wade and like learning how to flap. And I did this like 20 minutes of being inside water. And the guy that taught me, who also happened to be my roommate on the trip, was like, "Yeah, you learn pretty fast." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm actually happy I can do it." And then I just swam for like another hour on the first night. The next night, bro, like that was really fun. That's when they went kayaking. They went to see snake. I say me and peace there. They went to slave. They went to blah blah blah. I was like, y'all have fun. I just stayed. I slept. Woke up, wrote, prayed, watched some of the videos that I carried along. It was like a retreat kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I just did all of that, and like around like evening, like not evening, like after like 3-4, sun was good. I decided to box. Like so I just shadow box for like an hour, bro.
Nice.
Bro, it was so much fun. I shadow boxed for an hour. Like proper form. Guys, I like boxing a lot. So proper form, proper everything. And I hadn't shadow boxed in a while. So like I did it. I could feel this in my body. Then I was like, you know what? Let's go run on the beach. The resort was empty. I was the only one.
Yeah.
So I literally just was running from one end to the other. I vlogged it. Ran from one end to the other, came back. I know it's the beach and it was sand.
Yeah, very.
I went in the ocean just a little, like it got past my knees. I was like, yeah, I'm a black man. Let my blackness come back. I'm moving away from the water now. Thanks and God bless.
No lifesaver.
No, do you understand? I was literally the only one like on the beach because everybody had gone out for whatever. So got back in and then went to go swim. And then this time I was swimming as far as 15 feet. Nobody could believe I just learned to swim the day before, and I was like, a win is a win, man.
I have to agree.
I have to agree. So, like that, I learned how to swim. Like that, I did stuff outside my comfort zone. Funny enough, I think I would have liked to go to the Snake Temple.
Yeah, I understand. I see the importance, but I like that you are clear on what I wanted to achieve.
What I wanted to achieve, yes. So
because I mean, if I would have asked you how the trip was, and you didn't achieve those things, your answer might have been different.
It would have been. So why the Snake Temple specifically was the one thing I don't like in this life.
Snakes?
Snakes. I don't like
snakes. Really?
I've killed a couple, right? But I hate, like as in, I don't like snakes. Like me and snakes don't go well. So I was like, you know what? I can actually use this trip as an excuse to get over whatever unnecessary. It might be a phobia, it might be whatever
it is,
with it. I just get over it. I mean, I passed the water wall.
Yeah.
I was inside water. I opened my eyes, something I never thought I would be able to do inside a pool. Open my eyes. I opened my eyes. I was swimming. I was maneuvering people. I was like, I did the water one and it wasn't even intentional. the moment I put a snake on my neck, there's nothing about this animal that can do me anything again. Literally, or I hold it in my hands. But like I didn't dip it too much. So for me, that would have been me conquering something that was an unnecessary obstacle.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So like that would have been a cool thing to do, but I didn't do it. So
it's all good. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities to see snakes, man.
Why would I go and see some for what? For what? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I mean, I've been to an excuse.
A number of times.
I've seen them. Like I've seen them in enclosed spaces and whatnot. But just naturally. I just don't like. I've seen them in zoos. I've killed now, bro. Like places in those bushy parts of Unilag or in my house, my family house at Iowa when we first built, when the estate wasn't as developed, bro. People used to see snake maybe every other day. You literally see the tracks and like whatnot. So like we kill and steady. I served in Cross River, bro. There were snakes everywhere.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was literally a village now. So
I'm just super glad you had fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fun. But I felt very refreshed. I felt very refreshed.
I understand that.
I felt very refreshed. It wasn't fun, but it was really good.
Yeah,
it was really good. If I want to have fun, I know what I'll go into for.
Def. I hear that. I hear that.
It was a good trip. It was a welcome forced interruption, but it was a good trip. Yeah. And doing that kind of helped me figure out, following from the last episode we talked about.
I was going to tell them they should go and listen to that. But when Daniel said war, you guys might not have gotten it.
You might not have gotten why exactly. Like talking about wartime, following from the last episode that we did, I was like, okay, rest is important. I've always known that, and I knew that the moment I've gotten past a particular level or threshold in my life, I would know that, okay, I can schedule the kind of rest I would want to have. Do you understand? Like, even if it's just going to Lakwe for an entire week or 4 nights or whatever, or traveling and swimming in blue oceans, in clear waters, that kind of thing. Like, I like water a lot, so that's why I will always reference that a lot. So I was like, I need to kind of like systemize this. Yeah. And I was like, what is the formula? Because the last episode, I said my life is now essentially 3 seasons: wartime, business as usual, and then peace or relaxing. Yeah. And I was like, what is the formula that I'm going to use? And then I happened to watch an impulsive episode, Logan Paul. I watched an episode where they had Erling Haaland on, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. So I found out that footballers they are active or in season like 10 months out of the year. Okay. 1 month is totally off. They don't do anything. Okay. And then the last month is when they get back into training. So I was like, okay, I think that's the formula I'm going to adopt.
That makes sense.
Like that's the formula I'm going to adopt. Like 10 months of giving it everything that I possibly can. Yeah. 1 month of turning off every damn thing that is electronic.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then another month of like
getting back into it.
Like the moment I'm able to have that level of control over my time and my input and output, I think that might be the schedule I'm going to adopt.
I like that schedule. It makes thinking about it now, and I don't know though. Does it make sense to have those 2 months side by side? I guess it does, but then that would just ruin November and December. November is my birth month, but resting all through my birth month, planning again in December, and then getting back into it in January. I don't know how I feel about it, man. Yeah, but I see the effect it can have. Exactly.
Yeah. Like you just rest an entire month, start getting back into it and planning and whatnot, so that like, bro, like January you're ready to go, man.
That makes sense.
Like, January you're ready to go.
Anyway, today we want to talk about embracing discomfort.
That's a really
and for somebody in wartime like you, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are.
Bro, we eat discomfort for breakfast. Like, who's gonna carry the logs? Who's gonna carry the boat? See, guys, we've seen David Goggin everywhere, man.
And we've talked about him a number of times.
We've talked about him a number of times
on the podcast.
I just knew that this guy was one.
It makes us feel like we're eating baby food, man.
Bro, breast milk. What's baby food? I can't make this up, bro. Amara, there is like, if you
I purposely didn't read this book. Purposely.
See, God. Bro,
Guys, Daniel is reading this book right now.
I'm reading Can't Hurt Me right now. Nothing can hurt that guy. It's not a lie.
Oh my God. And I think you better appreciate the book when you understand his history.
Exactly. Chapter 1 was just that.
His history.
I was traumatized on his behalf.
Are you serious?
Bro, it's like nothing you can imagine. I put it to you like that.
Even after listening to his podcast with Joe Rogan, because I listened to that one.
I haven't listened to
that was
Joe
what gave
Rogan
me context for.
No, I haven't listened to that.
Okay.
Right. The only thing that can remotely make sense to that is war. Honestly speaking, I'm sorry if that's an overestimation, right?
Yeah.
But
but I don't think it is.
Yeah,
though.
but the only thing is
that's the way the guy treats his life.
Is war. That's no, bro. Bro,
people can't live like that all year long.
It's war.
See, we must acknowledge the fact that this guy is literally Superman,
bro.
Like he is an outlier of outliers.
This guy's balls. This man's balls. Imagine you are going. Andrew Huberman shared a story of David Goggin, where like Andrew Huberman is this amazing neuropsychologist. Like he's amazing, sure. So they have like this test facility where people come in and they elaborate certain things. Among one of those things are your fears. Mm. David Goggins comes and then the first thing he says, I hate sharks. Why would you volunteer that kind of information to people that are trying to scare the living shit out of you? Mm. Because normally you go in the test facility, they try to test for what makes you afraid. And
then they tune it up.
And then they tune it up. You just volunteer that information to them.
Let's start from here.
I'm like, what is your problem?
Oh my God.
Then I read his book, Can't Hurt Me. Like chapter 1 alone, I was like,
I purposely didn't pick up
tell
that
people,
book,
see, when you see somebody running, is either they're chasing something or something is chasing them. Is one of the two. People like that are not ordinary. When you see somebody that is driven, is either something is chasing them or they are chasing something. We said this like a couple of times in the earlier episode.
Podcast, yeah.
People talk about motivation. No, it's not. It's to be driven.
It's to be driven, man.
It's not to be motivated.
You know the driver.
Bro.
It's not motivation. There's a clear driver. We said it on the podcast a number of times.
Yeah, a number of times, but like,
but you could to keep running the way you are running.
Nah. And not phase out after like 2 days or 2 months or 3 months.
There is a clear driver.
Bro, there is a clear driver.
You may not be aware of it, but it's there.
There's a clear driver. Bro, I reread. Normally, I'm the kind of person that once I read a portion of a book, I'm done. Like, I really, really get it. You know how they tell you the advice of go back and read again 1 or 2, 3 more times?
I hear that though. Yeah, but I understand
hear that.
It doesn't apply to everybody, but I understand
it. Doesn't apply to me. This time it applied though.
For real?
I had to go. See, bro, I would have finished the book by now.
Are you serious?
I've been going back. Maybe because I'm at a time in my life where, like I said, the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Yes, the teacher has appeared.
So I'm like, I'm not in a hurry to go over these lessons. Bro, I can't even begin to break down what he had to do on at least 2 separate occasions to totally change his life, to turn it around. When I tell people the amount of intensity or work that needs to go into doing the impossible.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. I hear you.
Nah, man. See, if you want to change your life, 2 very easy things to start. Body, mind.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, because why? Alex Hermosi says this thing a lot. It was popularized by Chris Williamson. And Amara said it on the podcast a couple of times. I know you know what I'm going to say. He says that you don't build self-confidence by shouting affirmations in a mirror.
My quote.
Yeah, Amara's quote at this point in time. You don't build self-confidence by shouting affirmations in a mirror. You build self-confidence by building an undeniable stack of evidence that you see.
If you look at evidence and this is who I am.
Like, it's inspired. Like, you don't force certain things. There's a kind of swagger that comes from put in the work. I paid my dues.
Yes, I earned it, man.
I earned this. Earned, not given.
Yeah.
Bro. So in embracing discomfort, right, you need to train your muscles literally and figuratively, right?
I hear that.
You need to train your muscles to be able to understand that, see, we like doing hard things. We're not afraid to do hard things. We're not scared of doing hard things.
I think I agree with this.
Bro.
I see it now.
Yeah, like, see.
It's doing it for an extended period of time. That's usually where the problem.
You know what's crazy, though? You know what's crazy? This morning, before coming to church and rehearsals, and I was working out. I didn't wake up as I wanted to wake up.
Okay.
So I was working out. And I flunked on some exercises. Okay. I didn't give it my best. I just heard David Goggin's head quick in my head.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Bro, I'm not making this up. I literally went to the portion in the pages that he said. And he was like, he said he flunked out on one pull-up out of like hundreds he was doing. He flunked out on one. But he was trying to pass the Navy SEAL exam. He had already driven home. He said he drove back home. He drove back, and guess what? He didn't just do that one pull-up. He didn't just do the pull-up in that set. He didn't just do the set in that exercise. He did the entire workout in
fresh.
Again.
So we die here.
Literally. See.
Oh my God.
Guys, this will not
This is making me feel like reading the book. I don't know that I want to do that to myself.
See, if you can get past the first two chapters that talk about how incredibly difficult his upbringing was, his background was, and you get to, bro, I'm feeling like chapter 5. I finished them, but I keep going back, especially we're reading from chapter 2, because there is something stories do.
I completely agree. Completely agree.
I can tell you a particular fact.
Yes.
It won't create the kind of paradigm shift that would cause behavioral change.
The paradigm shift.
But a story will.
And it creates relatability too.
And I was like, bro, nobody asked me to go back. Me that likes finishing things. Obviously, I want to get the essence of it. I feel like I have. But there are some books that you just want to settle inside and just marinate. Let this thing change you from the inside out. Let this mind be you. You just want to marinate you just want to marinate in the thoughts, the ideas that are being shared. Like, you want to live the experience because you know that information is literally changing you.
Yes, I know that.
The only other book I've had this kind of response to is Relentless by Tim Grover.
For real?
No, Extreme Ownership too. See, it's like anytime I see high performance being written about, see, there is success aspire to perspire, you can do it.
Yeah.
But when you see elite performers, the best of the best in their field, and how do you judge the best of the best in their field? Anybody that you see doing a thing that makes you feel like I want to do that thing, that's when you know that that person is elite. Remember when we were kids, we'd watch football. Yeah. The next thing, what do we go and do? We go outside.
Pick up the ball, literally.
To pick up the ball. We're tucking our shirts into our shorts. Normally, when we're playing ball, we don't send that we are. But the moment you've watched Thierry Henry, in Arsenal, God help you, that one yellow and blue. That O2 jersey, you just tuck you're a professional, you wear shoe and socks and go outside. That's how you know masters. Yeah. You see what they're doing, you see them doing that, you want to do it. Yeah. Those kind of people, when they write their stories, you will know that they did more. Yeah. You will know that they did more than whoever else you are thinking is your standard or bar of success. I'm not shooting on those ones, though. They did their work. Whatever success you see that's sustainable, work has gone into it. Bro. But I'm trying to tell you that when you are thinking of the best, people should not be using this word anyhow, elite. It's different. It's don't different. Be using it anyhow. Yeah. When you see the best of the best, the actual elite performers in the military, in sports, in all of these other areas, right? And you hear their stories of the things that went into the 3 books that have had this kind of paradigm shifting experience or effect on me. This can hurt me. Relentless by Tim Grover, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's trainer. Yeah. One person trained 2 of them. One got 6 rings, one got 5 rings. Success leaves clues.
It leaves clues.
Success leaves clues.
You said it in the podcast.
Bro, I was like, when I found out there was such a person, I was like, how? One person trained Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. How? I went to go and I was like, the first time I do, their books. What books do they have? What training programs do they have? That's what I'm looking for. Then the next, extreme ownership.
You just need to go through the first chapter.
The first chapter, and you're like, God.
You'll be like, okay, I hear it now.
You would be
by the time you get to the second chapter, you'll be like, okay.
Like, bro, I don't know how to be like, bro. See, guys.
Oh, God.
There is, there is this thing that happens like on social media where they like see all these funny clips of maybe a man stupidly just goes into a wild animal's cage or like territory, and then the wild animal holds him or calms him or kills him. Or you see, like, there are these funny pictures, and you're saying, see what aspire to perspire cost. That kind of this thing. You've seen it, right? But guys, the experiences I've had, and again, you don't have to take my word for it. Yeah. You might be doing something or in that stage of your life where things are going the way you want them to.
Yeah.
And you're fine with the pace.
Yeah.
And you don't want to overreach.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
You can travel.
I know what that's like.
You can buy a car.
Yeah.
You can go out to dinner with friends. You don't need to save for it. You don't need to budget for it. You can do it on demand. You're cool. After everything you've spent, you still have a couple tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions of naira. Yeah. A couple $1,000 after you've done everything you really, really want to do. You've taken care of every single thing you want to do. So you have a couple thousands left over every month. That might be you.
Yeah.
Right? But then, there are some of us.
My brother.
There are some of us. Amara sent me an Instagram post 1 a.m. one morning.
I can't remember.
I was like, if Elon is doing this is proof that I'm going to make content.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I feel you, bro, but why are you sending me this? He just sent it to me.
Oh my God.
And guys, if you walk with Amara, Amara has this tone where he just says something, and that's it. And if you're not used to it, you might start to feel offended. Like, who the hell does this guy think he is? But I was like, I know my brother, like, it's cool. I was like, bro, energy, 100K a day, energy. And I'm like,
bro,
that's it, man.
Nah.
There are those that, our mouth is big, our eyes is big, our hearts are big, our capacity for faith and impossibilities, our appetite for it is big.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous, we want it all. Right? And we just want it. Why we want it, we don't know, we just want it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can pull off the impossible if you are willing to work hard enough for it.
That's the sum and substance of it.
That's it, man. This episode is, why do we have to embrace discomfort, or how to embrace discomfort? Why would you just put yourself under that kind of why? When you can have something easy. But the moment you know your back's against the wall, I need to deliver these results in this particular time. If you stay for 2 hours there and think you will find the answer, it will not be easy.
Yeah, but you will see the answer.
You know what's crazy? It doesn't end there. You do it first, the second, the third day. You now find out that there's something that you don't have. An element of the plan that would block this plan and set it back significantly. What do you think? What are the other ways to solve it? What are the actual other ways to solve it? You will find it. If you think, if you are present in the process of doing the work that would deliver the results that you want, you will find the answer. But guys, embracing discomfort means that this thing I've said, I want it, I don't care. Between me and that guy, I don't care about the road. Like I told you, Westbrook, when he's playing basketball, he doesn't see straight. Prime Westbrook, he sees up.
Yeah.
Just the rim. Give me ball, 1 dribble, 2 dribble, 3 dribble, 4 dribble, jump over everybody at 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Yeah.
And go back. That's prime Westbrook. That's what embracing. You just see your goals. Whatever you have to do to get it, it doesn't matter. Some kind of flimsy excuses. And they might not be flimsy to a normal person, though. But because of where you are going.
Bro. I remember a quote.
God.
I remember a quote I made on the previous episode, I think maybe 13 or so. One of them that talked about the demands of greatness. I can't remember which one, man.
That was such a good episode. I listened to it recently. I listened to it recently.
And I remember the quote. It just came to me now where I said, the difference between the people who succeed and the people who fail, it's just the mind. And the difference between the people who outperform and people who are average is also still the mind.
100%.
Because whatever you insist, bro.
Jesus. People don't realize this is where the magic is, guys. People don't realize how fickle this point you are making is.
Bro.
It's like a flame.
Bro.
It's powerful, but
it can. It can die in a matter of days.
Whatever you tell yourself you can't do, you just lie to yourself.
Yeah.
The moment you tell yourself, guys, I'm not telling you aspire to perspire. Those people that wrote those books, that got those results, they are writing from the experience, especially if they have results. They are writing from the experience of what they have. Who the hell are you?
Yes.
To call that motivation aspire to perspire. They wrote from their experiences. I think it
only fools doubt proof. That's the summary.
Only fools doubt proof. See,
that's it.
Someone that is being the number one salesman in a particular thing in a particular country writes a book and is telling you believe in yourself and your mind is aspire to perspire.
That's aspire to perspire. You've missed the road. You've missed the road, man.
How much pride, how much ego do you have?
That you can't drop and look. That you can't
drop and just say,
let me even see this. Let me see this believing in yourself first. Let me try it and see.
Do you have the $400 million in sales that he has? The pride in this generation, bro, it dey off me. Guy, it dey off me. Bro, I don't know how to explain. Bro, somebody that has gotten results just because of this thing called social media, that you can type and press post.
Because you can see the person now.
That's why.
Bro, see. This is a marvelous point because just this week, I can't remember whose story I was thinking about, but I remember thinking about like people in the 1980s backwards. 1980s. Let's say 1950 to 1980.
Yeah.
People who didn't have social media.
Yeah.
And I was now thinking about the men who built America. Vanderbilt, Rockefeller,
Carnegie.
I also thought about Henry Ford. I don't know
Ford
why.
As well.
I can't remember why I thought about these guys. But then I was suddenly thinking, can you imagine that there was no free access to information? God, do you know what we have right now with the internet?
I just dipped it.
Bro, what we have right now with the internet? We literally go to Google, we say how to start a business, we have all the answers.
I just dipped
it. We have ChatGPT, how to start a business, you have all the answers.
I just dipped
how to be successful at dropshipping, you have all the answers. Bro, how to be successful in sales, you have all the answers.
Bro, I just dipped
it. And somebody built a multi-million-dollar business in the 1960s with nothing but, let's say, mentorship from somebody that had gone before him. And you think,
bro, I just dipped it.
You don't know the privilege you have. It's finish that's doing you with your internet.
I just dipped it.
See finish.
Bro, I just dipped it.
See finish, bro. Because you don't know how easy it is to become successful, so far you persist.
My God, I just dipped it.
So when people say it's aspire to, I'm like, aspire to perspire. You should have been in the 1980s then. Maybe you should have been existing by that time. Maybe we'll see whether you will have the mouth to open your mouth and call somebody to talk. Aspire to perspire when you don't have 10 naira in the bank.
You've seen their results. Broken multiple sales and performance records.
Bro.
You open your mouth. The pride in this generation is astounding. Humble yourself. Listen to what they have to say. Try it for 6 months to a year before you open your mouth and talk.
Bro.
See, this thing see, we veered off, but we need to settle this.
Stay here, yeah.
See, look, every successful person that has come back to give a talk has said different variations of the same fundamental concepts.
You must first have belief.
See, different variations of the same fundamental concepts, the same thing, without fail.
Without fail, bro. Without fail.
Even
as I said, the difference between people who succeed and fail is the mind.
It's the mind. See,
bro.
Guys, this point is fickle. The moment you say, I can't,
it's the mind.
You just lie
to yourself.
See, if people can honestly grasp this,
bro,
we will be plunged into a season of people doing the impossible.
Bro. I generally already think, it's a sentiment that I don't know if I've shared on this podcast before, but I generally believe that my generation and yours will be a lot more successful than definitely it would seem like it should be the obvious thing, but it's not.
Yeah.
The reason why it is because of how connected the world is right now.
Yeah.
That my generation would easily be a lot more successful than the generation before us.
Yeah.
And that is because of the free access to information.
Really just it.
Because information is the game changer.
Yeah,
so in
really
work,
just it.
information is the game changer.
Intelligence, bro.
So in life,
bro,
information is the game changer.
That's it.
Bro.
That's it, man.
Bro.
That's it.
That's why when we said the other time on just the last episode that something you don't know is responsible for your current limitations.
Bro.
You don't get it.
Bro.
And then when you know and then you don't have belief, there's a problem, man. It's a problem.
God.
And we veered off what we're talking about embracing discomfort.
I feel this is going to be useful to the people that listen to
it will be.
Regardless, right?
Yeah.
Because that point you made about the mind, I could see it.
Yeah.
Because in that moment this morning when I was working out, I felt aches on my body, but I went back and did it again. I could have told myself I couldn't do it.
I can't even tell you how this thing plays out all the time, man. All the time.
I could have told myself I couldn't do it. I saw the story you shared about Salem saying today is September 1st, but you can still post on September 2nd. Bro, yesterday was September 1st. I posted yesterday on social media.
Hey guys, we did not tell you.
So,
Daniel
underscore,
Daniel CN. Double underscore, guys.
I have the wildest of days. Amara, in our accountability group how much I have pushed and pushed. Amara, for that they look side
eye. Is that of Daniel?
Amara, for that they look side eye. I say, this guy.
You push this September now.
We have podcast.
Oh my God.
So I was like, you know what, bro? Yesterday, like my entire yesterday, bro, was bonkers. Fires that we've not had at my fintech in a long time, we had them. It was 8, 9 o'clock. I was like, Jesus, I've not posted.
Oh.
It was like 8, 9 p.m. The post ended up like around 10. I was like, my mind now started saying, ideal time to post.
More leave ideal. Put it there first.
Go punish ideal time.
Go punish ideal. After reading David Goggin. Oh my God.
Do you understand?
I'm happy for you.
And I was like, see, the number of my mind is something I've done for a lot of my life. Creative rationalizations.
Yeah.
Creative excuses that convincing, compelling.
I see that.
Bottom line, you must post.
That's
bottom line. I've no written bio. Bottom line, post.
Start there.
I don't have DP. It's not the kind of shade of blue I want. Bottom line, post. The point is to start. You will suck.
Yes.
It's pride and ego to think you will get this perfectly from the
That's part of the discomfort as well that you will face.
That's part of the discomfort. You will suck.
Yeah.
And you will suck less. Amara, I don't love his own likes counter.
I don't like seeing it. First guy. In fact, to summarize it makes me too conscious.
Exactly.
Of the goal itself.
Exactly.
What's the goal? I want to give out valuable information.
100%.
That's the goal. If I'm monitoring likes, it now becomes
almost a vanity metric. Yeah.
Man. I'm just like, I understand that likes are also a way to monitor how relevant it is.
Exactly. Like
but I don't want to be seeing it. 100%. I want to go to the inside.
And then
the
see
back door
that,
and
this is
see
what it is.
Than monitoring it, man.
100%. I agree. I totally agree. So, guys, discomfort is starting that thing you've put off for the longest of times.
Yeah.
Discomfort is knowing that it's going to take you so much hard work.
Yeah.
But you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You will show up and not give excuses.
Yeah.
In fact, you will raise your threshold of, except somebody is dying. That's the only excuse.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Respectfully, I'm sick. All of these things doesn't matter. You know what you are playing at. You know what you want. That thing we said about looking yourself in the mirror and not holding your tummy in.
Yeah.
He said it.
Are you serious?
You need, and you know him, he curses a lot. He doesn't send your daddy.
He curses a lot, man.
He doesn't say I said, you fat censored. Bro, when we saying that, I don't say I'm fat. So I was like, you fat censored rest. That is the way things I said. Bro, he curses so much. If you check script, there is a clean version and a normal version of Can't Hurt Me.
It's crazy, man.
I read the normal version because why? I'm here, give me everything, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, bro, discomfort is starting what you said you would start.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes.
Imperfectly, so far is done. And sucking less
Mhm.
is putting this thing up and nobody sees it, but you just keep going. Is doing the hard work. Do you know what the most annoying one is? Is doing the things you already know to do that are easy that you're not doing. Oh God, I just dragged every single person. I just dragged every single person. Every single person. Guys, the point is doing.
Do, bro.
Discomfort and embracing is about doing.
Yeah.
It's about doing. Yeah. It's about doing.
Yeah. Don't see, and it's a place I'm even getting to.
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll be on the podcast when we eventually get there.
100%.
The point where you can look at your track record and say, yes, I now consistently no longer tolerate
yes, sir.
excuses.
Yes, sir.
Look at the track record.
Yes,
say,
sir.
Yes. This was maybe 1 year or what? 2 years. No excuses.
100%.
Can you imagine what
yes,
your life
sir.
would look like?
Bro, what your life would be? It would be a fairy tale.
Man.
It would be a fairy tale, bro.
Insane.
When you live a life where you don't take any kind of excuses from yourself.
All
that matters is the bottom line.
Bro.
All this story, did this happen?
Yes.
No, we failed. Go back again.
Go back again, bro.
That's it. Guys, we hope you were able to...
We do.
Take not everything from this episode.
Everything, man.
Everything. Normally we say 1 or 2 things, but take everything.
Yeah.
If you have to go and re-listen, if you need to kick yourself off your high horse and humble yourself, to listen to all of those things that are motivational, write your own results. See, if there's a new rule I have in my life. Once I don't talk 1, 2, 3, don't too much, no evidence.
Too much, no evidence.
It's already no. Please. Doings only.
Doings only.
Just do. Just do. Just do.
Let the actions speak. Man.
Let the actions speak.
Let the actions speak. It has been my motto even before I started social media. And you guys know it's still my Twitter. I've not changed it.
Yeah.
Don't know when I'll get to that app, but I mean, I'm simply taking the rule that most social media guys say.
Yeah, focus on one and then capitalize on it. Yeah, 100%. So,
but guys,
take everything.
Let the soak. Allow this one to marinate.
Please, stay.
Soak in it.
Stay. And guys, we have a really, really special request. We know we have a very supportive family and community, but because of how useful this episode is, guys, I want you to take the time to share it to 5 people. Share it to 5 people.
Especially a community of people who you know you want them to be doing.
You just know those people. I know those people's names are coming to your head right now. Yeah. Those people's their likeness, their pictures, their faces are coming to your head. Send it to them.
Yeah.
If you have to do a listening party for it, do it.
It's just what? 40 minutes.
It will be a 40 minutes that you'll be glad that you spent.
Yeah.
Guys, we know that you guys are going to go out and do the impossible. We are rooting for you.
We are.
We are absolutely rooting for you. All right, guys. This was
what it was supposed to be.
This was what it was supposed to be, man.
This is what it was supposed to be. The good way to start September.
It's a good way to start September. I totally agree.
Yeah. I will see you in the next one.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.